Welcome back to Sports Tonight on Channels Television. We're taking a look at updates coming from the Nigeria Wrestling Federation. They have told us that 90 wrestlers will represent the country. 90. That's a lot of ambition right there. For the Nigeria Wrestling Federation, they are using the Africa Wrestling Championships to announce wrestling to Africa and the world, and of course, see ways they can bring junior and cadet wrestlers into the sport. We visited at the training camp in Yenagoa, Bayelsa State. The female wrestlers are there. They are getting ready. Pictures for you right there. And we spoke to some of them and said, look, we are ready. We want to compete. We also want people to understand that wrestling is a big deal in the country. Let's go to the camp in Yenagoa, Bayelsa State, and I'll come back and talk some more.
They are preparing for the African Championship and Commonwealth. But first of all, it's the African Championship. I can see they are preparing very well. They are all active. They are all ready for the African Championship.
We are set for it. We have already prepared for it. So waiting for the people to come, and we normally win. So we don't leave that medal for anybody. We take it.
Being in a camp, preparing for a competition, it helps you to have focus and to help you to get in a good position, those techniques that you have already acquired.
I'm regularly in Port Harcourt. The senior team freestyle is in Port Harcourt. They're training very well. I trained with them about 4 days ago. The Greek-Roman athletes are also here in Bayelsa, and they're doing well also. I think as a team, they seem to be on a good standing. We're hoping that this is going to be the springboard for the Nigeria Wrestling Federation, that everybody in Nigeria knows about the sport of wrestling first and foremost, but that will also be able to get young athletes to get interested in the sport, and that this will promote the sport to the level where we'll get some funding, some sponsors will get interested, and that the sport can grow from here.
Good objective by the Nigeria Wrestling Federation. And of course, if you listen to Danny Gali, someone understands what it means to not just compete in the sport, but to administer it. You could tell there's a vision, there's a plan,
absolutely.
and that's what they're working
It reminds me a lot of what Aisha Falode did with the Women League, and the way, at the end, she tied it to a number of so many factors, just for, it's exactly, you have to brand it, you have to package it.
Right.
It has to be a message. You have to sell it as a philosophy. The aim is not just to participate, but also to sell the sports, to encourage young lads to buy into the sports at young age, and then it can begin to evolve, and then you can keep the line of production going on, and then you can have more and better athletes coming through the line, and then you promote the sports as a whole so that the entire country knows about the sports, and then corporate sponsors, because people are not going to put their money in a vacuum. They want to put their money where they know they'll get some form of mileage and publicity, and if they're able to come up with good results, it will encourage corporate bodies, to come out and then sponsor this competition. In contrast to what we had last time, when they went to Brapan, they could not even sponsor 11, athletes. At the end, they ended up with 4. Now we have 90. That is the benefit of, hosting a tournament. You can actually throw a lot, into the tournament. You don't have to worry about hotel bills. You don't have to worry about, flight tickets and the likes. Now you can put all that you have, put the best, that you have, and then go for the broke, and hopefully be able to get a lot of results. In the women category, we are tops in Africa, in the Greco-Roman, and in the freestyle as well. It's only in the men that we have issues, where our men have not really lived up to expectations that much. But once they have opportunities, like this, to showcase their talent with the Commonwealth Games coming up, it's an opportunity for them to grow and expose themselves and get better.
That's right, 90 rest. Oh, blessing the bro, didn't needed some rest there. Oh, I'm tired, I can't go on anymore. But that's it, and they need to get prepared because the North Africans are coming. Some good teams also in West Africa, they're coming to Nigeria. Nigeria will host Africa for the Africa Wrestling Championships. 90 wrestlers. The list is made up of 30 cadets. So there's an opportunity to look at what's going on at the grassroots. 30 juniors, these persons that have made progress from the cadets, what can we see them do at the junior level? And 30 senior wrestlers. So this is serious business for the Nigeria Wrestling Federation, and we know big names will be there. Oduayo Adekure, 2014 Commonwealth gold medalist, went to the World Championship in Paris, was so close to winning a gold medal, but she brought back silver for us, and we said, well done. She will be there. We showed you Blessing Oborududu. She's getting ready. already. Aminata Deni, also a Commonwealth gold medalist. She's there. Former warrior and 5-time African champion. Amaz Daniel. That's for the men. People say we don't get to talk much about the men. Veterans, Sinivie Botic is also there. He was at the 2010 Commonwealth Games. We have asked the Federation, we want replacements for Sinivie Botic. So they will look at the cadets and the juniors and see where they can get talent that will, replace these other guys that have done so well. And a promising wrestler is Mercy Genesis. I watched her, practice, and you could tell that she has it. And it's heartwarming. She's also in university.
Yeah, and a student.
And the wrestling is getting better and better.
Absolutely.
So when you join talent and education, you become a champion.
Absolutely. And I mean, even abroad, that's what they do. Even when you get scholarship, they give you the opportunity to combine both. We've said a lot about our academic system not being too friendly to sports. And, in terms of curriculum, we need to imbibe more of this. It's not everybody that will excel big time as such in the academic sector. You give them an opportunity to use some of their times, engage in sports. We've had cases in the past where great champions have come from schools.
Yeah.
I don't know why we are not availing ourselves that opportunity, because that is a stream of production. You see them from secondary school down to university level. You spot the talent. And it's not all of them that will end up, becoming, doctors. And they just spot the talent and let them use that extra energy they have on something productive, and will grow Nigerian sports.
That's right. So that's what we're expecting. Progress, development. And for the Nigerian Wrestling Federation, you're listening to the president, Daniel Igali, says that's the objective, to use the wrestling championship as a springboard to announce the sport of wrestling, get funding, get sponsors. So persons go there and look and say, so they're doing this sort of work. Not the WWE, it's not entertainment. This is real business.
This is real business.
They lift themselves, they throw down, there's a pinfall, there's a win by technical superiority. So it's fight. It's fight, So in the end, persons will understand that it is serious business and then support it. Daniel Igali is a gold medalist, but weren't doing so well, and he went to represent Canada and he won a gold medal at the Olympics. Sports Tonight on Channels Television. We're still monitoring what's going on right there at the Africa Nations Championships. Nigeria is, of course, still in the lead. We'll continue to monitor it, find out if they want to get better. So it's still 1-0. Gabriel Okechukwu scored a beauty of a goal before we got on with the show. So it's still Nigeria 1, Sudan 0, but they need more goals because at this stage, Sudan will come out.
It's still open. It's still in the first half, and then one more goal for if Sudan gets an equalizer, is on Evil Stevens. So we still need to get more goals. What's his name? Otu has missed the setter. Quite sad. And
maybe you forgive him, move on, and then
we'll try, but it's getting more frequent, and it doesn't have to be an equalizing goal. He could make it two. He scored the 2 goals he scored have been equalizing goals. Well, you should have, but it's okay. But the most important thing is that we are playing well. I love the fact that we are controlling the game, playing with so much